All right. Now, we don't have a lot of material to cover tonight, but I wanted to go over some new changes that are going to be taking place, kind of like an overview on that. I'm sure we're going to have webinars coming up in April on the programs and things like that, so we'll save the bulk and the meat of the program for when it actually debuts. But we want to put this in your mind so you can get thinking about it over the next 30 days and maybe lay some groundwork or whatever. Now, these calls are recorded every week and usually posted to YouTube by Saturday night or Sunday morning following the call. You go to youtube.com. In the search box, you type in Lone Star Success Team, 4 words, hit search, and look for the call by the date. Okay, and I want to welcome everybody on the call tonight, whether you're an old-time agent, whether you're a brand-new agent just joined, or whether you're a guest that is checking out Lone Star. I want to welcome you, and glad to have you on the call. Now, some of you guys that are aware of my cancer situation, it's getting better. You'll recall that Thursday nights after my chemo, I usually lose my voice, but this week I have a full voice, which is fantastic, and I'm feeling pretty good. I've finished my 5th session. I have 6 sessions, and then I actually have to go back to the Tampa Cancer Center for some tests and find out the status of how all this stuff works. Now, one of the cancer drugs I'm taking is about retails for about $10,000 a dose. My doctor gets it for $5,000, but I was able to get a grant for 5 doses at $25,000 total. And the last dose in 2 weeks, I have to go to the hospital because they have the funding for that. So, I'm going to be finished with the 6 cancer treatments, and I feel a lot better. You guys have been praying and all. I really appreciate that. And I'm feeling back to normal a little bit. So I'm really excited about what Lone Star has to offer. Glad we can have this call tonight, and I didn't have to postpone it. So let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll cover this probably. Okay, if you don't have any audio, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to dial in on if you're trying to get audio from the web and you're not getting that, you're going to have to dial the conference call number, which is 712-432-0185, and then the access code is 907989. You have to dial in on that number and listen by phone on that. So, but again, glad to have you on the call. You should see on your screen the Lone Star Group. We show this screen every week. I'm going to go ahead and go to the menu here. We simplified this a little bit, and you can see right here, Lone Star Assistance Program, Select Plus Program, and this is going to be filled on April 1st with a lot of new information, I would assume, because a lot of the stuff I think is older info. So you'll be looking for new information for that, okay? And the same thing with a Select Plus program on that. But what I wanted to show you tonight is right down here at the bottom, and you can check this out after we have the webinar on your own. But I want to bring this up, and this is coming soon. So this is the information we're going to share, 20 or 25 minutes tonight, going to go over this, and just kind of put some ideas in your mind here of what is shaping up as far as Lone Star. Okay, so we're going to have a revamped and revised Lone Star Assistance Program. All right, the PAP program, no qualification requirements, no income requirements, no insurance requirements. Everyone qualifies. That's just absolutely astounding. Okay, and there's going to be a payment, obviously, and what's going to be tiered. It's going to be like a co-payment on that, but it's going to be dirt cheap. The drug's still going to be free, but there's going to be some type of a co-payment or tier payment based on that. Information, again, is going to come out April 1st, but be looking in your email all this month because you're going to get tidbits here and there from Chris and from Lone Star and from myself and Mark and Larry about the different things, coming up. And the PAP program is going to be absolutely dynamic because all of those people that you could not help because they qualified or they couldn't qualify because of the donut hole or the income was over $60,000 or $30,000, now you'll be able to help. Okay, so it's going to be absolutely phenomenal, and it's really going to set this company apart and really going to make a lot of money for a lot of agents this year. Okay, second program, revamped and revised Lone Star Select RX program, and I think Larry's going to be heading this up. dental and vision going to be added for free in this program. A new website medication lookup tool is going to be available too. Okay. Now, the Select program, you guys that are unaware, that is the mail order pharmacy program. That covers quite a few drugs. Okay. We're not really changing the price on that. That's going to be the same price as far as I know, the $29.95 on that. But it's these two programs are going to be dynamite. There's going to be 3 programs that are going to be commissionable. There's going to be the Lone Star Assistance Program, or the new PAP, the Lone Star Select RX Program, and the Lone Star Script Care Business Builder Program. Okay, the dental vision, that's going to be added for free to the RX, so we're not actually going to have that as a commissionable item anymore. But you guys that are working the doctor's office marketing and the zero copay, we'll probably still honor that. If you've got business going for those programs, we will still honor that and make a commitment to you. But we're going to focus our attention on 3 commissionable programs: the PAP, the Select RX, and the Business Builder on that. Okay. Now we're also going to have revised and revamped commissions. We're going to pay a daily new business commission, a weekly bonus commission, monthly recruiting commission, and monthly commissions. Okay, I'm going to cover that in detail in just a little bit here. Okay, that's going to be dynamic. The commission structure is just absolutely phenomenal. No way you guys cannot make money with this. It's just going to be absolutely incredible. And then something that I was not aware of, and this is going to be hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Located a new sales and marketing office located in Waco, Texas. Okay, recruiting assistants, sales assistants. So this is going to be a sales and marketing office going to help. Live training events, live recruiting events. I don't know if they're actually going to be live, seatable, where you can go or they're going to be just live, different events on the web. They're going to be live coming out of that office. But it's going to be separate, and it's going to be kind of neat because we're going to have a fallback on sales and marketing training where you guys can go and get assistance on that and everything you need. And, of course, Larry, Mark, and I will still be doing our regular things. Mark with the Business Builder, Larry with the Select. And I'm the success coach and mentor, basically. I'm going to be heading up the recruiting aspect. And I want to mention the Success Cycle Training Program. I'm going to debut that on April 1st along with everything else. But I'm going to cover something before we get into commissions, okay, on this training program. Part of the training program, and I've got this up on the screen right now, okay, is going to be the assistance letter, a letter that you send out to people that you already know, okay? I call this a Circle of Influence letter. I'm going to revise it a little bit, but basically we don't want you mailing this out. Email's cheap, and you can email it out, but you got to change the information here. Make sure that your contact person is located here, and then your agent website here, and then down at the bottom, okay, you got your name, phone number, and all of that. But just basically, it's a letter that lets people know that you're in business. Okay, I became involved with an organization that can help people eliminate the high cost of prescription drugs. What's better than that? I mean, that's a hot topic today, high cost of drugs. Okay, I mentioned the high cost of drug, a cancer drug. I was fortunate to get for free, but a lot of people are not in that situation. Okay, and Lone Star can help in those areas. All right, in 2014, the AARP did a study and determined that there were 4.2 billion scripts written in the United States, and a full 20%, or 800 million scripts go unfilled each year because of cost. In fact, my wife and I had to pick up a couple of scripts tonight for herself, and one of the scripts was $2 and the other one was $81. Well, the $81 one, she looked at it and said, I really don't need this, so I'm using something else. So, we couldn't afford that. $81, who wants to pay that? It was for some topical cream. So we didn't pay that. We paid the $2 one. and we walked away. Now, if that $81 would have been reasonable, we might have bought that. But there are people that walk away from the pharmacy counter every day, some that need the medication, and walk away without it because they cannot afford it. That's where Lone Star comes in. That's what makes us one of the best companies in America because we really have no competition. There are a lot of companies out there that give out discount cards and other things, but a discount card doesn't really compare to a program that we have, comprehensive program that can save people month after month, and year after year, the high cost of prescription drugs. And that's really what we're going to concentrate on with the new programs coming out, and it's going to be beneficial to everybody. You cannot go through and have activity throughout the year and not make money with these programs, okay? And we're going to do a lot of training, make sure you guys understand everything, and my success cycle will be a duplicatable system. It'll show you what to do week 1, 2, 3, and 4. All new agents will be enrolled in that. Anybody that's an agent that's been around for a while, you're welcome to go through that program as well. This letter is going to be one of the first things you're going to do. 25 letters will be sent out in week 1 as a new agent, and you send these letters out, and then you can follow up, okay? And there's going to be some other stuff in week 1. Week 2 is going to be something different. Week 3 different. Week 4 different. The idea is it's going to be a repetitive and duplicated system. By the time you're done in the 4 weeks, if you recruit somebody, you can teach them the system. It's not that difficult. You'll have the material. You can teach them. So you'll be the upline. You'll be the upline expert for any recruit that comes into your business. Okay, and that's really the idea, is to get the training into your hands so that you can tell people what they need to do and have it duplicated. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be around to help. I'll be around to help on everything, but it'll be a duplicatable system that will give you greater autonomy and greater authority over building a team and building it very quickly. Okay, so be looking for this letter. All right, if you want to copy this letter and start early, sending it out, let me know. I can get you a copy, and then you can just change the info. And I would recommend you email it. Don't send it out by mail. You don't need to spend the money on stamps or anything. Just email it out to 25 people or more if you have in your address book, but minimum 25 people, and then follow up. Let them know that, hey, I'm involved with this company, fantastic company. We're doing great things for people all over the United States, and if I can help you, great. If I cannot, pass this letter on to someone you work with or someone you know. And that's really the whole idea. All right, let me go back to the website here. Now, as far as the commission structure, I mentioned before that it's going to be based on 3 programs, the PAP, the Select, and the Business Builder. The personal commissions is going to be payment of a daily commission upon the submission of a new enrollment. Okay, and I can share with you right now that daily commission paid out, every enrollment submitted every day will be paid $25 per enrollment. That's pretty decent. Okay, you'll also be paid a weekly bonus commission paid upon the previous week's total new business submission. So you get the daily commission. You'll also be paid a weekly commission based on the number of weekly enrollments. And it's not bad. For 5 weekly enrollments, the bonus payable is $100. That's in addition to the daily new enrollments of $25 for each new submission. All right? And then the third thing, you'll be paid a monthly commission once your active book of business reaches a certain level, with incremental increases based upon the growth of your book of business. Now, we had this when I first joined, and it kind of went by the wayside. I'm glad we have it again, because when you reach that minimum number, let's see, minimum number of, I think it's 15 or 25 active enrollments, you're going to be paid a monthly commission, kind of like a residual, okay, based upon that. And we go back to the original group marketing training of a couple of years ago, to where if your group is doing, if you're doing a group marketing and you do a large group marketing group, and you sign up 400 people in your group marketing in 1 month, the commission payable on that's going to be over $8,000. Okay, that's in addition to the daily commission and a weekly commission. And that's a bonus. So if you're doing group marketing, okay, and you can do 400 enrollments a month, all right, that's 100 weekly new enrollments every week, 400 cumulative a month. That's $8,300 or $100,000 in income. All right, now you guys will reach levels other than that. The idea is to get you out of your job, get you into Lone Star full-time. That's really what our goal is, to get you with Lone Star full-time, and that's really the goal. Okay, now the recruiting commission, it's a monthly bonus commission payable for the total number of direct recruits that you have recruited during the previous calendar month. We had that as well before, okay, and I'm not going to release any figures on that. Okay, the monthly override commission, we talked about overrides, that is going to be paid 2 levels deep in your organization. Okay, it's going to be paid on the agent level and then 2 other levels deep. Okay, or if you're looking at it from the insurance side, you got the agent level, and then it's paid up 2 levels to your sponsor and then the person who sponsored them. Or you can look at downline that you're paid down. You're paid on 2 levels, that if you have an agent that you recruited and then you have an agent below them, you're paid on both of those levels. Okay, so you're going to be paid a daily commission upon the submission of a new enrollment 2 levels deep in your downline, payment of a monthly commission based on the total number of new business submissions from your entire downline. So it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. We're going to have all kinds of money flowing left and right with this new program. All right? And I'm going to mention briefly here. So the agent structure is going to be agent level. It's going to be a 3-tiered compensation. Agent level, direct upline plus 1. All right? Now the direct upline, or if you're looking at a downline, if you have somebody that you recruit and they have an enrollment, you're going to make $6. If you have a recruit under them that they recruited, you're going to make $4. Okay? So, and that's per enrollment, per new enrollment on that. All right? Now, the monthly override commission on that, 25 active enrollments per week will pay $2,000, and then it goes up to, again, I mentioned 400 enrollments, $8,300 on that. Okay? So we covered that. Let me go to the recruiting compensation. Depending on the number of new recruits you bring in on a monthly basis, you may be eligible for a recruiting bonus. The recruiting bonus will be, and I'm not going to mention all the levels, but to give you an idea, it'll start at 10 recruits, you'll be paid $50. Okay, that's not bad. Some of you guys are doing 10 recruits a month already. So you're going to be paid a recruiting bonus. I don't know of anybody that pays that, but we're going to be doing that. So you can make money by enrollments, by team building, by becoming a business builder, okay, and all of that, and recruiting people who become business builders, be phenomenal. So you're going to be helping Mark, you're going to be helping me, you're going to be helping Larry, you're going to be helping the company. Okay, so that is basically that's going to be basically it in a nutshell. Now, I'm not going to release the full information until, April 1st. That's when it's all going to be revealed to everybody. But it kind of puts an idea in your mind, okay, and can give you something to something to work with. Does the commission change with anything we have in place now? I don't think so, because right now we're still paying a commission based upon programs that people were doing 2 years ago. So I think it will be for all new submissions beginning April 1st and going forward. Okay? I don't think we're going to change anything retroactively on that. All right, so let me go ahead and stop the recording here. Okay? And again, I don't want to release all the information, but I'll try to answer as many questions as I can.